Hi there. This is H. Victoria Hager Atkerson. I'm an author and a writer, and I have gone over what it takes for you to do your first book. And that first book is really important. It's a great experience. Do not miss the fun of putting that together because it is great, great, great experience for you, especially if you plan to write another book, which I hope you will. Okay? So we talked about getting your title page, your introduction, your copyright page, um, your acknowledgments, which is really important. Anyone who supported you, you may be one of those people that had to live in somebody's house while you were writing the book. So that's a good place to say thank you to everybody, your parents, your people who supported you emotionally as well as financially. Um, that acknowledgement is for that. Use it. In the back matter, you want to put research notes and any information you think will help the reader understand what you've written and why you wrote that particular book. One of the things that I need to point out is if you're doing a nonfiction book, you may want to include a table of contents, which is like a roadmap for the whole book. So you have a list of subjects that, or in chapters that people can refer to by going to a particular page. You indicate that page in the table of contents. Now, there's an index that goes in back of the book because for a person who's looking for particular topics, subject matter, or names of people or whatever is in the book, you can put an index in the back with the same information about where they can go to find that information. Also, if you have footnotes, if you are doing research in the book and you need to put down at the bottom of the page in little teeny letters, you number them usually, and you put your footnotes at the bottom of the page. Well, in the back of the book, you can explain where those quotes came from or where that footnote came from, and also where the reader can find it. So you want to have a book of references, a list of references that they can refer back to if they want to do research on the subject that you just covered. So there's a number of things that can be done with your book, and I think you'll enjoy this whole process. Like I said, it's fun. It's a great thing to do. Now, what I think would be a good idea at this point is for you to go to a photographer, a professional one, if you don't have a great camera. Sometimes you can get a great camera and take a terrific picture of yourself or have someone else take a great picture of yourself. But that's something that's going to be needed for your book. You need to get a picture yourself professionally done is best because it's going to show your best side. You may be like me, I don't take a great picture. So sometimes it's best to get a photographer to do that. And you may want to put it on the back of your book. And if it's a hardback, you can put it in the inside cover, like this one here. And this particular one, I didn't use a picture at all. I just, just did the book summary. The book summary you will need to write. You will need to write that out so people will know exactly what they're reading. It's a little capsule of telling people what they can expect in this book. It's very important that you write it, rewrite it, edit it, and rewrite it again if you have to make sure it is crystal clear what the reader can expect in your book. Once they pick it up, they want to read, well, what's in this book? So you have to give them a good synopsis. Make it crisp, make it interesting, and pull them in to your story. Get them, give them a little inspiration to buy that book, to make it stand out over all the books in the bookstore. So you want to get that because I think it's really great. So get that done. And it's been great. I would love to continue this on, but I think we've covered pretty much everything as far as writing your book. The only other thing would be your actual formatting the book if you're going to publish it yourself. But let's assume that you want to send it to some publishers to see if you can get a contract for your book. So we'll go over that process next time, okay? So you take care and love to you. Happy holidays.